Okay. Hi, guys. Happy Thursday night. I am honored to be your guest tonight, and I have some freaking amazing rock stars coming on. So, one thing I want you guys to do is whatever you take notes on, get your notebook out, but you're also going to need your phone because we're going to do reels tonight. I know a lot of you are asking and asking and asking, but I'm going to save it to the end so you guys stay on and don't leave. But I'm going to bring on my first guest who's been super, super heavy on my heart. I love her. She has like the best freaking work ethic and hustle that I know. And I feel like she doesn't speak enough. So, Crystal, I want you to take it away. She's going to guide us into some tips because a lot of times, and I hear this a lot, is like, I learned this from Summer Love, but you guys, I learned from other people. I've learned how to do the whole interacting thing before you go and comment or post or go live from Crystal. Okay. So don't give me the credit. Crystal showed it to me. And she's bomb. She's consistent. So Crystal, take it away. Give us some tips. Give us some fire. It's Thursday night. It's Club Thursday. Okay. So I hope everybody has like their club attire on. Here's mine. Who's excited? All right, Crystal, take it away, girl.
Hey guys, can you guys hear me okay? Good. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for asking me to be on here today, Summer, because I have like this whole list of stuff I've been really wanting to talk about and share with everybody because my inbox has been blowing up and it's always the same question. What are you doing? What are you doing? How are you getting these new customers? How are you enrolling new promoters? And it's the same questions over and over again. And I'm really happy to be on here so I can just tell you guys all at the same time. So I'm just gonna go through my list here and kind of give you guys an idea, some social media tips and tricks, and basically the secret sauce to being successful in this business, okay? First and foremost, most of our business is done on social media, right? Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever social media platform you use. So you need to be social, for God's sakes. Socialize. That is the whole point of social media, is to socialize with the people on your platform. You need to be talking to them, starting conversations with them, commenting on their posts, talking to them in their stories, anything to do with being social. It's social media. So socialize the living daylights out of these people in your platforms. And be consistent with it, you guys. Consistency, I'm going to hit on that, and self-discipline really, really quick. You have to be consistent. And I'm not talking like, oh, well, I was consistent for a week and then I took a break for 3 days. And then I was consistent for 4 more days. And then, I kind of took a week off. You guys, it's not consistency. Okay. Consistency is every single day, no matter what. I don't know if you guys know this, but just a few weeks ago, I ended up having to go in and have emergency surgery and had my appendix removed. You guys, I was laying there in god awful pain before they could even give me pain meds. And I was interacting with people on my Facebook because I was getting ready to put up a post that I was in the hospital about to get emergency surgery for my appendix. So that's another tip. Before you put up any post whatsoever, go and comment, love, like on a whole bunch of people's posts. Break out your list and just comment and like on all of them, because the second you post, your post is going to be first in their feed. It's the first thing that they're going to see when they open up their Facebook is your post, just because you interacted with them on some level. And you have to, consistency, it's huge. Every single day, no matter what, you should have a list of non-negotiables, things that you do no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're keeled over in the bathroom, puking your freaking brains out, shitting out the other end. You have to get these things done. You can't not do them. And you have to be self-disciplined to do that, guys. I know it's really, really hard. And a lot of people just say, I hear this a lot, like, I just can't find the inspiration. I need to get inspired again. Do you have anything that's inspiring? Like, what inspires you to do this? You guys, it's not inspiration for me. Inspiration is fleeting. It's a fleeting moment. Inspiration doesn't last. Inspiration can last a minute. It can last a day, maybe a week, a month if you're lucky. It comes down to self-discipline. It comes down to disciplining yourself and making yourself get things done. I could get on here and watch a bazillion different things that are going to inspire me, and I would be uninspired in less than 5 or 10 minutes after watching the video. Okay, it comes down to me just making sure and telling myself I have to get these income producing activities done no matter what. Whether I'm inspired, pissed off, happy, hungry, it doesn't matter. Like I'm just going to do them. Time management. You guys, you have to have like a to-do list of some sort. And time management is really huge. And it can be difficult, especially if you're working and doing this business. And it can also be difficult if you do this business from home full time. And I know a lot of you probably think, oh, well, Crystal's home doing this full time from home. So she's got all the time in the world to do these things. Well, you guys, it's not that easy because again, it comes down to the discipline. I could go plop my scrawny little ass on that couch out there and watch Netflix freaking Vampire Diaries for the next 3 months. I see you laughing, Kaylee. You know what I'm talking about. So time management, you guys. So when I get up in the morning, I do my personal development. Okay. I meditate. I do like an oracle card reading. I write my journal. I write down what I'm grateful for. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I go knock out my IPAs. I go do my birthdays. I go interact, like, love, and comment on people's posts. What else do I do? I had my list sitting here. It's a whole list of stuff, you guys. And it's actually posted in the group, in Thrive Tribe group. And I just make sure I get these things done. And if something comes up during the day that I get interrupted and I couldn't get that done, I still make sure I do it before I go to bed. It could be like 1 o'clock in the morning and I'll be like, oh crap, I didn't do birthdays today. So I will go and do birthdays, even if it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So I just make sure that I get all those things done. But most of the time I'm very productive in the morning. So I try to do it all in the morning and get it done before noon. You guys, this business can also be worked in 15-minute intervals. If you are working like a regular job and you can't be on your phone all the time, when you go pee, hop on your phone and do some interactions. If you're going somewhere with your family, make your husband drive so you can work from your phone. I do that all the time. I tell my husband, you're driving and I will work everywhere that we're going. Here's another tip. I'm kind of like all over the place, Summer. I'm sorry. I just kind of like randomly put these things I wanted to talk about. You guys, we promote for a health and wellness company, right? So if part of your lifestyle isn't health and wellness, you're probably going to struggle with this a little bit. You are promoting health and wellness products. So if health and wellness isn't like one of your 5 things or a part of your lifestyle, you need to make it a part of your lifestyle on some kind of level, whatever health and wellness means or is to you. It's really hard to promote a product that's for health and wellness if you're sitting on the couch eating Cheetos all day, just putting on the pounds. You know, everybody has a thing. Like, I mean, mine is yoga. I watch other promoters that work out. Some do boxing, some do weightlifting, others do all kinds of stuff. But you are promoting for a health and wellness company. You probably ought to work health and wellness into your lifestyle. Okay, that's huge. WIIFT. I'll say it again. WIIFT. That is the mindset of what's in it for them. What is in it for your potential or your customer? Okay. Take what you are going to get out of it, like whether it's a bonus. I know we're going for bonuses right now. So it's like forefront in your head, like I need to get this $4,000 bonus or this $12,000 bonus or hit this VIP 800 bonus. I know it's really hard to kind of set that off to the side, but if you can do that and start thinking about what's in it for them, what's in it for your customer? I can tell you right now, your customer is not looking for a product. They're not looking for a product. They're not looking for any specific regimen. They're looking to solve a problem that they have. Okay. That's what they're looking to solve, is a problem that they have. You need to be that solution for them. Be the solution for their problem. Not the girl that's like, hey, I've got all these products. You should try these. No, it's what's your problem? What's the matter? Oh, You're having a really hard time sleeping at night. Guess what? I have a solution for that. Be the solution and think about what's in it for them. WIIFT. I say that to myself all the time. Couple more things and then I will get off here because you guys are probably already bored of listening to me talk. Is this business a priority in your life? I want you to think about that. Is this business a priority in your life? Because if it isn't, it probably shows. I'll tell you that right now. If working your business is not a priority, I bet you I can tell by looking at how your business is right now. So there are 5 main reasons why people fail in this industry. Okay. 1 is they quit. That's the first reason. That'll be the very first reason you do not make it or become successful in this business. 2, you're not coachable. You guys, our leaders, our 200K leaders, 80K leaders, 40K leaders, they're not telling you and teaching you and coming onto these Zooms every single week and pouring into you and telling you how to do things and coaching you to do this because they don't know what the hell they're talking about. How the hell do you think they got to 200K? How do you think they got to 80K or 40K? Because they were coachable. They listened and they implemented the stuff that their leaders were giving them to use. So that's another reason why you wouldn't be successful is if you're not coachable. So please be coachable. I've been in this business for almost a year and I still consider myself a newbie. I will always, always consider myself a newbie. No matter how long I've been in this business, I am always new. There is always something new to learn in this business and I will always remain coachable because of that. Another reason people aren't going to be successful is they don't treat this like a business. You guys, if you want this to pay you like a business, you have to treat it like a business. Get organized, get your shit together, make this a priority. They say it all the time. If you treat this like a hobby, it will pay you like a hobby. You treat it like a job, it will pay you like a job. If you treat this like a business, you will get paid business money. Okay. So treat it like a business, you guys. Another thing, people are not successful in this business because you're not willing to get uncomfortable. You're afraid to get uncomfortable. You're afraid to reach out to this person. You're afraid to put yourself out there. You're afraid to get on a live. You're afraid to share your story. You don't want to get uncomfortable. Well, I don't really want to say that, or I don't know if I really want to reach out to this person because it's uncomfortable for me. Well, I'm sorry, sweetheart, but growth happens when you get uncomfortable. That's where growth is going to happen. That's where things are going to happen for you, is when you get uncomfortable and you do things that scare the living freaking bejesus daylights out of you. You guys, I am a recovering addict. I'm going on 8 years clean. And the most uncomfortable thing that I ever did in my entire life was stand up in a room full of 150 other drug addicts and admit that I was a drug addict and that I had absolutely no control over my life and that I was so goddamn desperate for help that I would do anything. And I fell to my knees in the middle of a room of 150 people. Do you have any idea how incredibly uncomfortable that was for me? But at that very moment, putting myself out there and getting that uncomfortable, my entire life changed. The entire trajectory of my life did a complete 360. And I'm telling you, you can apply that in business as well. Okay. Several examples. I was afraid to reach out to people because I'm like, oh, they're going to think I'm stupid. They think this is that and the other thing. And I reached out to them and guess what? They're promoters now. Okay. I still sweat like a pig on lives. I'm sweating right now, you guys, like legit, like disgusting sweating, sitting here on this Zoom talking to, I don't even know how many people are on here. 200 people. I should not have looked at that. Okay. That made me even more nervous, but I did it. When Summer got a hold of me tonight and asked if I would talk, I instantly started sweating. I was nervous. I'm still shaking, but guess what? I did it. I got uncomfortable. And guess what? I'm getting growth in this. I feel like I'm going to be a better leader because I came on here and decided to speak to all of you. So get uncomfortable. It's cool. It's fine. Do it. Embrace it. That's where your growth is going to happen. And another reason you may not be very good at this business is because you don't want it bad enough. Plain and simple. You either want this or you don't. There's no in between. There's no, well, maybe, kind of, sort of, this. It's either you do or you don't. Sink or swim, sister. Seriously. You either want this, like you have to need it. You have to need it like air. Like, you have to know in your heart and in your soul that this is you. This is your life. This is your business. This is your future. This is your kids' future. You need this to the point where, you guys, I need this so bad in my life and for my family that if I don't get one of my IPAs done, I feel guilty. Like, I legit feel a sense of guilt in my chest and in my gut if I didn't get something done. If I didn't get one of my IPAs done, or I didn't help onboard a new customer or onboard a new promoter. Like, I have guilt because I need this business. I need this. And I know so many other people need this as well. So you have to want and need this bad enough to where it is a priority in your life. Have your 5 things. Your 5 things. You guys, you don't even have to have 5. I have 3. Okay. I can't come up with 2 more. I don't know 2 other things about me. I've got yoga, recovery, and breaking the cycle from abusive parents. Okay. I grew up in an abusive home. So that's like my thing. I'm not abusing my son. I'm trying to break that cycle. I'm a recovering addict and I do yoga. You guys, that's what I share about. If you go to my Facebook page, you are not going to see a gazillion freaking posts about Thrive with some cheesy ass graphic on it. Okay. It's about, I post about my life, my actual life. Okay. You guys, this business it's a lifestyle. Okay. People are attracted to the lifestyle. When I joined this business, it was because I was attracted to Kaylee's lifestyle because of the life she was living, the life that she was sharing on Facebook, the fun she was having with her family, the time she had with her husband at home now, the trips that they were going on, the vehicles I was attracted to the lifestyle. I didn't give 2 shits about the products she was offering. To be honest with you, I didn't give a crap about them. I wanted the lifestyle. I wanted to be happy. I didn't want to have to worry about putting gas in my car. You know, she's filling up her tank. She's putting a post on Facebook like, I just filled my gas tank and I'm over here counting freaking quarters, hoping that I can make it to work that week. I was attracted to her lifestyle. So you guys, you have to post about your life. People have to be attracted to your life. Again, they're not going to buy the product. They're buying you or a solution to their problem that you have. And be social. Stand out. So when you go skimming through your Facebook and you're like scrolling through, are you just blending in with everybody else? Or are you standing out in some way, some shape or form to where your post is going to pop out amongst everybody else's posts on Facebook? So whether you got to slap a preset on there, or you big old letters or a really attractive picture or something that's going to stand out and grab people's attention. And honestly, the people on your Facebook, it should grab their attention what you post about, because the friends you are adding to your network, you should have things in common with them. So like the people on my Facebook and in my network are all yoga people, right? They all do yoga. They like to meditate. They do yoga. I've got women on there. I'm part of a group called Sisterhood of Narcissistic Mothers, right? So I've got a whole bunch of friends that had abusive alcoholic moms. So when I post about that, so many people can relate to it and it starts so many conversations, right? So make sure that your network matches your 5 things. So if you're into crock pot stuff, you probably shouldn't add friends that do plants, because they're not going to give a shit about your crock pot recipes, guys. They're really not. I'm being completely honest here. Your network needs to match your 5 things. And Summer, if you don't stop me, I'm just going to keep rambling.
No, I love you so much. I'm like fighting back tears because I'm like, I know Kaylee's sitting there like a proud mama, and I'm so honored to know you, and I'm so honored to call you a friend, and I'm so freaking proud of you. And I don't want you to ever doubt your leadership or where you stand, sister, because you are freaking fire. Like I was like, "Ooh," and I see Kaylee over there. Like I'm like, she's for sure like fire. It's so good. And I love the fact that you said that you have to want this as much as you want to breathe. And you guys, I know that sounds dramatic, but if you're on this Zoom tonight on a Thursday night, there's 199 people on this, and you guys are the ones that want this as much as you want to breathe. I shared a post the other day, and not a lot of people notice, so they don't really talk about this on Zooms, but in 2003, I was a victim of gun violence, and I was shot, and I was left for dead. I had died in that car, and I remember in that moment, sitting in that car, having a sort of like out of body experience as to where I was kind of watching myself, because I actually had died in the car. They had to revive me at the hospital. And just saying, someone help me, someone please help me. But the words weren't coming out of my mouth because it was as if I was watching myself slip away. And I remember wanting to breathe and wanting to wake up so bad. So every day that I get up, I look at my dream board, I look at my kids, and that's what motivates me. I want this so bad as I wanted to live that night, okay? I don't want you guys to ever lose grasp of what you have your hands on, okay? If my upline, my sponsor was not consistent, you guys know my story. Some of you guys are new on here and you're like, whoa, this is heavy for a Thursday night. But we got to keep it real with you guys. If my upline wasn't here, if she wasn't showing up and being consistent, and let me tell you guys the importance of groups, because we were in a group, in a private makeup group, okay? That's where I befriended her, and that's where I met her. If she wasn't showing up and being consistent, not in your face, just showing her little sticker, showing how much it changed her life, not really talking about it, but just being present and showing up, I wouldn't be here. Because the day that I got my trial was the day that I decided that I was going to commit suicide. Okay. That was the day that I opened that little trial pack, took that little purple power pack, and it changed my life. I want you guys to not ever forget that there is someone out there that needs this. They want this as bad as they want to breathe. Okay. And if you guys don't want it bad enough for yourself, think of the person that you could be helping. All right. I want to bring on Kaylee super quick. She has a girl that just went 12K. All right. So not only are we going to give you consistency tips on social media, but we're going to tell you how to freaking get there. We're going to tell you how to get there. And the proof is in the pudding. She is like, I call her like the kit Kaylee. Like she is like dealing out kits like it's nobody's business. I'm like, how are you doing this? Like, how are you doing this? I'm like, it's because I'm brown, right? She's like, no, bro, it's not because you're brown. Just kidding. But Kaylee, come on. I hope your girl's on, right?
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're on. They don't miss you.
Cool. Okay,
but
cool.
How the hell do I follow any of that? Like literally, that was all straight fire. And I'm sitting here like so proud. Like you guys needed that tough love that Crystal literally just put out there. And it's the truth. And you know what? A lot of people, I feel like every one-on-one Zoom that I've been doing with my team, I find that it is promoters that people struggle with. So I want to touch base on that really quick. I'm not going to do all the talking tonight. I literally just want you guys to know and ask yourself, like when somebody reaches out to you, are you asking the question? Because every single person that reaches out to me, my very, very first question is, are you interested in just using the products and being able to thrive for free? Or are you interested in using the products, thriving free and making some extra money? I make sure they know that that is the only difference between being a customer and a promoter. Because let's be real. A lot of people think, okay, network marketing, that stigma where you're locked into things, you've got all these fees, you've got all these quotas. People are scared. People are scared to do things like this because they don't know that it's different here. So it is your job to like make sure that you present that right off the bat, and just ask the question. And it might not be, not right now, but guess what? You have a tool to utilize to help you with that. I'm sure there's a lot of new people on here or people who just started and they're like, okay, well, how do I talk about the opportunity? I'm scared to death if somebody messaged me. What do I say? I'm not making any money yet, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, Lisa has a video, utilize it. She couldn't have done this video at the best, literally the best. Day after bonuses were released, my inbox was blowing up and she created that video and I utilized that video every single day. I have them watch the video and then I voice message. Guys, get people on the phone, get people in person, talk to the people that you're around. Yes, we build a business on social media, but talk about it wherever you go. Honestly, I have some friends that live right down the road from me that have been watching for years and who kind of were not haters, but they just didn't understand it, right? They barely speak English also. So that's been a struggle for me. They speak Spanish and English, but they came here and sat here, and I want you guys, I need to tell you this because this is how bad when they were finally ready, that timing that everybody says timing is everything. It is 100% true. Timing is everything. Guys, you can't beg people to jump on board or they're not going to do anything. I'm telling you right now, you're wasting your time. Don't beg people. Timing's everything. If they're not ready, do not push them into something they're not ready for. Know that what you have your hands on is something that is amazing. So make sure you're using your product and just put it out there. And when you truly know what you have your hands on, you're not going to have to talk people into doing anything. Like they will start coming to you if you're constantly sharing your experience and what it's doing for you. And it doesn't have to be where you're making all this money. Like literally, look at Crystal said she saw my post where I was able to fill my gas tank up in one shot. I wasn't putting $5 here to get to the store and $10 here to run my kids to school. Like I legit was able to fill my gas tank. It's things like that that people can relate to. But I want to quickly touch base on this. So these people, right? My new promoters, they came over, they're friends of ours, finally ready, right? Timing's everything. They're finally ready. They see these bonuses. They're like, okay, they haven't even gotten their kit yet. It comes tomorrow. And they've already hit VIP 800 and halfway to 1600. Why? They're getting on the phone. They're talking to people. They're reaching out. And I was kind of mind blown because I was like, oh, damn, like they're not waiting for people to come to them. They're legit picking up the phone and they'll be like, I just tried this. It's amazing. You've got to try this with me. And I was just like so inspired by it because I think we get wrapped up in all of this stuff that we need to do, like all these posting things and all of this stuff when just like, who are the people that come to your mind that need this? And yes, we have somebody on our team who went 12K today. And we have someone who is #1 on the rookie leaderboard right now. If you are not utilizing and sharing about that, like, what are you doing? People need this right now. And it's your job to like make sure that they know about this. Ashley, Michaela, are either one of you on?
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah. How you feeling about that $12,000 bonus? Do you want to share anything?
It honestly hasn't even sunk in yet. Like, I don't know how to process all this, but literally timing is everything. I remember talking to Kaylee, so we've been doing like the one-on-ones to see where we're at. When was it that we did our first one? Was it October?
Guys, hold on, I just want to put in perspective for you because I have it sitting right in front of me. Long story short with Michaela, guys, way back when she was promoting, life got in the way. I think you were what, 200 or 300 away from 12K?
Yeah, I was 2 seconds away from 12K, and Ashley, like Ashley says, I go into witness protection. I would not answer any of her messages, totally like cut everything Thrive out of my life. And then after I had my son, I came back and I was like playing prairie dog, like, okay, I'll do it today. I'm not doing it tomorrow. I'll do it today. I'll not. And I finally sat down with myself October of this last year, and I called myself out, like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you're either gonna go all in and, you know, run for everything that you want, or you gotta quit, because you're playing with like people's trust. People aren't gonna take your word anymore. The accountability, it's all gonna be gone. So I put my head down and I freaking started running. And it's so crazy because my first live video I did back with Ashley, guys, I found Sherry, if you're on here, I'm going to call you out. Sherry commented and messaged me after that, and she is #1 on the rookie leaderboard right now. When she came into this, you guys, she's like, I just want my product for free. I'm not promoting publicly. I'm not doing any of that. And she is blowing minds right now. But you have got to get serious with this. You have got to call yourself out on your bullshit. You have got to show up every day. Everybody can make an excuse. I can bring the opportunity to everybody, but whether they want to work it or not is up to them. Okay, so I guess my biggest advice is don't carry dead weight. You're never gonna make anybody, you're gonna want it more for them than they want it for themselves. And I'm sorry if you hear my daughter. Hold on, I gotta, hold on.
But I wanted her to share that. Guys, she literally was about to hit 12K. Life happened. She missed it. I think she was 200 points away. And she like disappeared off the face of the earth. And it just wasn't her time. Life happened, right? All of a sudden she comes back. I remember this distinctly. She says, like, if I keep giving up on things, like, I need to prove to myself that I can stick to something. And she came back, literally did a one-on-one with her in October. I have it written down, October 8th. I went through Ashley's downline, Michaela was on. She had one promoter who was like, just like ordering product when they needed it. I don't even think she's doing anything, right? Did it again in December, end of December. Now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people, okay? Some kind of working, some, that was when Sherry, the girl that she's talking about, who's on #1 on the leaderboard, joined. All of a sudden, like, we just did it again. And now she's going for 40K because she just hit the $12,000 bonus because her team is exploding. And I want you, that is why it is so important to meet people where they're at, to not talk people into something that they're not ready for. Because let's be real, if you don't have the right mindset, when they get discouraged or they quit, you're going to put it on you, and it could potentially get you down if your cup's not filled. So timing's everything. And like, I don't even know, just keep doing all the things and keep sharing. Like, you're doing a disservice if you're not sharing this rookie. I know the rank bonuses are amazing and they can literally change your life. I've never earned one. We earned one for a couple months on my husband's account last year, but like, this rookie leaderboard, if somebody wants this so bad, they can come into this and it can completely change their life. I mean, Sherry just earned a $4,000 rank bonus in like 11 days and is now #1 spot on it. Like, that is insane. This is what I mean by when somebody wants it, they're just going to start talking to people. If you think you're the smartest person in the room, take yourself out of that room. Like, I'm constantly a sponge. I constantly want to be learning. I'm connecting with different people. I'm reaching up. I'm like, take all the extra stuff out of it and just get back to the basics. Find your 2 customers, find your 2 promoters, help those 2 people VIP. Focus on them VIPing. You're going to quickly notice, I've been doing one-on-ones within my downline, and it's so crazy to me because this is kind of what changed my mindset when I went 200K. It literally, I got on a one-on-one Zoom with Amanda, and she said, Kaylee, look, this person's going for this bonus, or this rank. This person's going for this rank. This person's going for this rank. Look, we just help all those people get to their ranks. There's your 200K. And I was like, oh shit, okay, I can do this. Like sometimes we see that big number, right? We see that big goal and it's so overwhelming because maybe you hit 12K and you fell off. So you've got to go for 40K, right? Focus on helping those people. Focus on helping your team. If you're going to want it sometimes worse for some people, guess what? The runners, don't worry about who's not showing up. Worry about who is showing up. You guys right here, don't get stressed out or upset when your team's not getting on Zooms. Literally focus on your team or your promoters who are doing the things, who are getting on. And if you focus on the basics, the VIPs, those people, you know, your 2 promoters are going to turn into 6 promoters and they're going to run after the $4,000 bonus and then you're going to be 12K in no time. So that's what I got.
I love it. So freaking good. And Kaylee knows I blow up her inbox. I'm like, what are you doing? How are you doing it? Get on. And Kaylee is like the queen of yes. You ask her anything and she's like, yes. Oh, you're telling me 10 minutes before? Sure. Why not? I'll get on. Like, she is the queen of yes. And that, you guys, is the key of like success, because servanthood, if you are not in this to serve, you will lose. Okay. We show up every single day to serve others. We don't show up online like, ooh, let me see how many likes I got on my last selfie. And that would be me, because right now I'm not catfish, because you are my team. You guys already know what I look like all the time. But I can go throw on some lashes and get all catfish and be like, ooh, how many likes did I get? Who did I thirst trap yesterday? Like, no, you guys, you gotta like get up every single day, do that personal development like Crystal talked about, and do the work, and then go say, how can I help someone today? Like, who
Hey,
can
Summer, I have one last thing I just want to say. You're gonna notice, guys, you're gonna go through different phases. You're gonna go through something like we've been through this, I feel, a lot more than the last couple of months. And I want you to know that it is normal. You're going to go through different things that challenge you. For instance, maybe close friends that end up, they don't understand, right? You are in a network marketing business. You're going to get close to people. You're going to network. You know, maybe you're going to end up getting into an argument, that lifelong friend you've had forever who doesn't quite understand what you're doing. What we're doing is not the norm. People don't understand it. I mean, some of my family still to this day doesn't understand it. Know that, like, lean in, you're not alone. And I had to have a really hard conversation with somebody yesterday, one of Andrew's best friends, who, you know, if they gave up very quickly with doing this, and it just wasn't for them, and that's okay. And honestly, for me, I really don't like getting close friends and family involved until like they're 100% sure, because you'll notice that if they'll blame if they're not successful, they're going to blame it on you. So for me, that's just not what I like to do. But you're going to go through different challenges and that test you, and just know like you're not alone, and lean in. And I kind of just had to have that hard conversation where, like, look, if you were consistent, these people would have signed with you. And, you've got to just, I promise sometimes you're going to go through struggles, and they're only going to help you grow. And you're going to be able to be more relatable to people who go through them and within your team. So just know you're not alone. And when you go through those things, other people probably have, whether it's a spouse who isn't, on board yet, or, whatever the case may be. Like, we're all learning here still. We're all trying to figure out this balance between this and family and work and all of the things. And just know that, it's not going to be easy in the beginning, but I promise it will be worth it.
I love that. So I hope you guys are getting the tone here tonight is consistency. Bring the fire, be yourself, be authentic, and show up. I had told my upline, Talissa, and then I put it on social media. I even texted Stacey, messaged Stacey, and I was like, listen, I'm going live every single day this year. And I started January 1st, and I've been live every single day this year. Do you think I want to do that? Do you think I want to show up with this mug? No. But guess what? I do. Every single day I'm live. If you don't believe me, go check my page. I mean, why would I lie? This is live. every single day. I don't want to. Sometimes we don't feel like it. But then when I look at my dream board that's right in front of me, when I look at my vision board, when I remember the promises that I made to my kid about taking them to Disney World, you bet your ass I'm going to go live. If it just means going live and talking for 5 minutes about nothing about my day, which is nothing because I'm a stay-at-home mom, then I'm going to freaking do it. And guess what? Those days that I don't want to do it is when the most people show up. The most people come and support me. My inbox blows up on those days that I don't want to do it. So that reminds me, girl, be consistent. Girl, people need you. Be the light, because people need that right now. It's a crazy, crazy time right now. People are all over. They're just arguing just to argue over nothing. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like yesterday I slapped on 2 black labels. Okay. And then I had to be like, do I have a black label? I feel a little crazy right now. I did. I had on 2. I don't know if they fell off or what, but I was like, what's happening? Like I had to just like check out for a second. And then I want to touch on something really quick before we go into reels, because I know you guys are freaking excited about that. What Chris will touch on is about being consistent and showing up all the time, and about working this business consistently, not working this business half the time, not checking out on the weekends. Because do you know that like Monday through Friday is like 80% of your week? The weekend is 20% of your week. Sister, don't you freaking dare show up Monday through Friday, then take off Saturday and Sunday because it's the weekend. Listen, I love to drink a White Claw, okay? But guess what? I'm drinking a White Claw. I'm watching Netflix on my computer, and I'm on my phone, and then I have my iPad going with a Zoom on a recording. I'm doing it all because I want this, okay? You can't sit there and complain about your paycheck when you've checked in Monday through Friday. Guess what, girl? You're going to get a part-time paycheck because you only put in part-time work. You're not getting a full-time paycheck with pension and benefits because you didn't put in the full-time. So don't complain about it, because it's not right for all those other people that we are on the grind, okay? We're on the grind because we know what this can do. We know what this can do. You can just go look on the fan page and know what this can do. You're on the dream team. Hello? You're on the dream team. If you don't have dreams, what are you doing? What are you doing? So if you're getting some inspiration tonight, if you're getting some motivation, drop it in the chat, drop your aha moments, because I'm going to bring everybody back on for their last couple of minutes of fire. But I want to show you reels really. Who's ready for reels? Show of hands, cameras on. What's up? What's going on? Nobody's. Okay. I'm fired up myself, so it's fine. I'm party of one. We're here. Okay. So what I do, me and Brittany were like going over this earlier. So she's probably like mortified, like, don't bust me out. She's like, I don't know what you're like. I sent her a message. Like I even had like I was doing it like this screen recording. My double chin was in it and everything. Like I put my whole heart and soul in. She's like, yeah, I don't. No hablo los reels. And I'm like, girl, I speak Spanish. I got you. She's like, yeah. Then she started speaking Polish. And then I was like, girl, I don't know. So listen, I got you. So who does TikTok? Hands, no? TikTok? No, you guys are not on TikTok? Okay, so don't, first of all, don't bash TikTok. It's fun, okay? But you got to get the hang of it. Even if you go create a TikTok just to watch other people, okay? So we're going to start in TikTok, then we're going to take it to Reels. Does everybody have TikTok? Paul? I'm calling you out, Paul. Paul, do you have TikTok? He's like, no. All right. Even if you guys want to make this in a regular video, we'll do that. But I'm going to show you in TikTok and make a video. Yeah, all you guys are going to be in it. So go freaking put your lashes on if you need to. I'll give you 2 seconds. Go catfish yourself away. If you want to turn off your camera, do that. I'm going to leave my camera on. It's fine. So I'm going to start it. I hope you guys are going to be able to see this. Okay. I'm going to start it in my TikTok. Can you guys see that? Probably freaking not, right? Anyway, okay, I'm going to mansplain it, okay? I'm going to mansplain it. Paul, take your headphones off. Okay. So you're going to be on your regular TikTok page, right? You're going to click that discover little search button, right? Discover little search button. Everybody see that? Okay, we're going to do that. Then we're going to come to a page where there's like music. You're going to see everything that's trending. Yada. I know my lighting is horrible. You're going to see this page, right? And I'm on an iPhone. It might look different on an Android. I don't know why I have an Android, but it's fine. Okay, so then I'm going to type in a song, right? I'm going to go ahead and type in Level Up, okay? And the first thing that comes up for me is going to be the Sound by Sierra, right? Oh, hell yeah, we want to use that sound. So at the top for me says top users, videos, sounds. I'm going to click sound. So the first one obviously is going to be Sierra, right? I'm going to click her video. Then you're going to see a bunch of videos pop up. So later on, if you want to play around with it, you can watch how people use the sound, but we're not going to get too technical advanced. Right now, we're going to stay basic, okay? Just like me. Target and White Claw, basic, me. Okay, so we're going to click on the bottom. We're going to hit use that sound. You'll see it red on the bottom if you have an iPhone. Red on the bottom, it's going to say use that sound. We're going to use the sound, and then I'm just going to make a quick video of all of us. Don't worry, I'm not going to post it. Calm down. Of us using TikTok, okay? So I'm going to click that red record button. If you want to just make it 50, because at the bottom you'll see 15 seconds or 60 seconds. That's important because if you're talking, you want to use the 60-second button. Brittany, you got this? I don't see you with your phone now. Okay. So 60 seconds or 15 seconds, right? So we'll do 15 seconds just for the sake of time. Okay, so we're going to record a video. Do you hear the song playing? I'm going to put you guys in it. Then I'm going to hit the stop button. So I hit the red record, then I hit the stop button. Then I'm going to click the check that says next. So that it kind of like replays the video all over again. Okay, see that? Then you can add at the bottom, it says sounds, effects, or text. Like you can add any text on there. Like I would say, I'm actually going to post this. So you guys are on candid camera. I'm going to post this. I'm going to say Thursday fire with the, oops, spelled it wrong. With the Dream, I have fat thumbs, so bear with me. Dream Team. Okay. See that? I added a caption on it. Shoot, I wish my phone was like better quality. You guys see that, right? Kind of, sort of. Anyway, you see how I added the text on there? So then I'm going to click the next button, and you can add filters, which I do a lot of. Let's be honest. If you're doing, I'm just going to keep it basic. Okay, we'll do another advanced training. Okay, we're going to keep it basic. We're doing one video, 15 seconds. I'm going to hit the next button. It's red. And then it'll bring me to the screen where it says describe your video at the top. So I can also put in the caption what I actually already did, like Thursday Night Fire with the Dream Team. How do y'all have the text pop up and change during videos? That's probably going to be another one because you have to adjust your clips. So that's going to have to be another probably Zoom. Or you can message me and I'll help you. So it's going to be describe your video, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to say, again, Thursday night with the Dream Team.
Summer Love, I'm not creative, so a lot of mine are old videos. I literally take videos in my phone, put them on TikTok, put a song to them, and then find the like trending hashtags. Like one of our videos that went viral wasn't even it was dumb, honestly. And it was the first video we had that went viral, and it was the one and only video that went viral, and it's hilarious. But I mean, honestly, guys, you don't have to put a lot of thought into it. Like Andrew's the creative one, I'm not. And all it was me driving up. And the reason it was so funny was because I was driving up in my new Cadillac that I just got. I get out of the car, Andrew drives by on a lawnmower, and like that was it. That was the video. And people loved it because it was just funny and relatable, and like, I don't know. I got a lot of hate on it because I had the people who were like, oh, you drive that, so she can drive that type thing. Nope, I earned that, but it's fine. Anyway,
Right.
just have fun with it. It's something to have fun with, expand your network and connect people with your social media. Like you'll notice you'll start getting a lot of followers on Instagram from it.
So I did this one because strictly because Brittany had asked me, how do you create a video? So you can actually upload your own, but this is strictly how to create your video. So then you just describe it, put your hashtags, whatever hashtags you want to put in there. Then you'll hit done, and then you'll either hit post or drafts at the bottom. If you guys can see that, post or drafts. So I'm going to post it. And it's going to post. It'll take a while. Okay, see, it's already up. And then it automatically saves to your phone, right? So we're going to go over to Instagram. At the bottom, you'll see the little camera reel like a movie, right? Does everybody see that? You'll click that. And then at the top there, you'll see a little camera. This is so good, guys. You guys need to be on this. There's a camera. I click the camera button. Then there's a little place where you can upload your video. So I'm going to click that. And I did a lot of videos today. I did like tacos and all that other stuff. So I'm going to click the one we just did. Then it shows up like that. You can adjust it any way you want. You hit the button up in the upper right hand corner that says add. Then it'll bring you to like a blank screen because it allows you to add more of the clip or less, whatever you want to do. We don't want to, so we want to click that right arrow right there. We're going to click that. Then it's going to bring us our video. And you're going to say share to at the bottom. We're going to share. And then this is where you can share it to your timeline or share it to Reels. Share it to Reels. Drop your questions in the chat. And then since we have a couple minutes left, we'll go back into TikTok. If you don't know how to create a video, you'll just click right there in the middle, just like we did before. And if you're confused as to like, okay, so what if I already have a video? You'll see where it says right here in your corner right here, upload. So if you already have a video, you'll hit upload, right? I don't even know what I'm saying in these videos. So if I say something that's like has to do with porn, just ignore it. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna click a video. It's just syncing. I don't even know what it's saying. It might be from the Zoom the other night. I clicked one of the videos there on because all your whole camera roll will show up. So I clicked one of the videos there. Then it says, it gives you an option to select it. I selected it. Then I'm going to hit next.
You guys can totally do this.
Oh, this was from our Zoom the other night. This was from our Tuesday leadership Zoom. Me yelling. And then I'll hit next at the top. It'll bring me back to here. And here is where I would add like some type of text, like you can do this from home as well, or something like that, something cute. I don't know. Then in the corner here, because I know this was Brittany's question, in the corner on the lower to your guys is right or left, I don't know, but you'll see sounds. You can click sounds and add it to your own video. You can click sounds. And then the recommended ones are the ones that you want to use because those are the ones that TikTok is trying to push out. Okay, guys? So when it says recommended, those are the ones that you want to use. So this one says it's a minute long. That's cool. Whatever. Do you hear that music in the background from The Office? Playing with the picture. Okay, one important thing. I know this is a little like advanced, but do you see at the bottom where it says added sound and then it says volume? If you're talking in your video, your volume, original sound would be your volume that you're talking. That needs to be all the way up. The sound that you're using needs to be at a 5. Hear that? You can barely hear the music in the background, but TikTok is still going to push it out because it recommended the sound. Like your sound is the original sound, but it's still going to push it out in the feed because you used it. Their recommend you used it. Oh my god! Sorry, I'm not from this country. Because you use their recommended sound. Okay, so you want the sound that you're using to be at a 5, but your original sound to be all the way up. Then you'll add your text or whatever you want to do. You'll hit next. Again, same thing. Add your caption, your hashtags, and a lot of recommended hashtags will come up. I suggest that you use them. If you're talking about business, I would use BizTalk, network marketing, Moms Club, Moms of TikTok, stuff like that. And then you'll either save it to drafts or you'll post it. Any questions? I screenshot your comment. Oh, that wasn't for me. Does anyone have any questions? Drop them now or unmute yourself. Is everybody on Reels? Did I lose everyone? Did I lose everyone to TikTok and Reels? I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this. Kind of, you're lost. Okay. You're lost. Is everybody still lost? Okay. Okay, you'll need to replay. Yeah, you need to replay, and we have it recording so you can go over and watch it step by step by step. Brittany, you got it? How are we doing, Britt? She's like, oh, okay, I need to just play around with it, guys. I didn't watch any like tutorial or anything. Can you do Reels with TikTok? Yeah, my kids are screaming in the background. Sorry, that's how they play. No one's getting killed yet. They get killed about 9 o'clock when it's time for bed. Yeah, so you'll save your Reels will save to your device. It'll save to your phone. Then you can just send that over. I mean, TikTok will save to your Reels. Then you'll send it over to TikTok. Yes, you can do your Reels without your TikTok. It would be the same thing. But you would just, like when you're recording, you would just record in Reels. But I recommend that you do both because why the hell not? Why not get like multiple exposures for 2 different platforms where it's easy peasy? All you're doing is sharing from TikTok to Reels. Like, yeah, you can link your IG to your TikTok too, so you can share it on your feed. Stacy, no, do not. Okay, this is how I personally do not link my Instagram to my Facebook. They're 2 separate platforms, and you have to respect the platforms as separate entities, if that makes any sense. So a lot of times when I share my stories to my Instagram stories to my Facebook stories, I get so many more less views than I would just respect each platform individually and share on Facebook. It's a lot more work and a lot more steps, but share on Facebook, then go share on Instagram. I do not link them together unless I'm having a lazy day, and then sometimes I do it. So I can't say that I never do it, but I do it if I'm having like a lazy day and I'm just trying to get things up fast. But never link your feed together. Please don't do that. Yes, Kathy, yes, you're right. Ashley, I would do them if you're trying to speed through it. I wouldn't do it all the time. Any other question? Stories is okay sometimes, guys. I wouldn't do it all the time. That's just my personal preference. I see a dip in my stories when I do that all the time. And it means that I'm just being lazy. Yeah, Katie says she hasn't seen a dip because she does it. She posts so many. I personally do see a dip, so I just respect both platforms and do them separately. Unless I'm like trying to in a rush. Yes, share it on Facebook and IG separately. Do you recommend hashtag? Oh, okay, yeah, that's another one. This is one that I share with Brittany as well. So, sorry, I got a message from. Okay, so one of the things that I use for hashtags on Instagram that has been a killer for me. Brittany, has it been working for you? Yeah. So Stat Story, and I'll show you guys the app really quick. And Crystal or Kaylee, jump in if you see any questions that need to be answered while I show them. Where is it? Okay. So this app is called Stat Story. Let me show you what it looks like really quick. Oh my God, my kids. They're lucky this is being recorded. Don't freak out over my abundance of emails. Okay, do you see that, guys? Do you see that at the hashtag in there, the black one? And it says Stat Story. There's a free version, but there's a paid version. I have tried the free version and it works really, really well. But then I wanted to do the analytics because I'm fancy. I don't even know what analytics means, but it just sounded good. So I just pay for it monthly. It's like $8 or something. I don't know. So it's called Stat Story and it's black and it has that hashtag in it. So you can go in there and search any hashtag that you want and it'll pop up a bunch of like trending hashtags that are on fire right now. And another thing that I've been doing lately is at the bottom of this one, it says list. So I'll click list and it'll give you a list of hashtags, like recommended hashtags. But if you go in there and you hit, where is it? Top searched, it'll, oh shoot, sorry. Top searched, it'll give you the top search for today, this week, and all-time top search hashtags. So freaking crucial that you go in there and search those today, this week, in all-time hashtags. It's been such a freaking help. Why no hashtags on Facebook? I don't know anything about that. I don't know if Kaylee or Crystal, do you guys use hashtags on Facebook? I really don't. But if you do, hey, go for it. I don't like, guys, I don't do the algorithm. I don't care, like, especially like lately, I'm just like, hey, if I want to go live, I'm going to go live. Oh, I posted an hour ago. I don't care. I'm just going to go like F the algorithm. Like I shouldn't. Okay.
Summer Love. Yeah. If you guys are
worried, not flick off the camera.
If you're worried about the algorithm, like honestly, if you're consistent, you're not going to have a problem with it. If you're consistently interacting with people, consistently posting, I will notice if I'm like, oh, I'm not getting as much interaction, guess what I'll do? An interaction post where people love to give their opinions, and it can be literally anything, guys. You can even Google interaction post, and I know that in I don't know, I think the Dream Team, there's a photo album. I think there's interaction posts in there, or take one from somebody else's. It can be any question. People all want to give their opinion. So if you're noticing that you're not getting a lot of feedback on a post that you think you're like, damn, I just made this post and it was so good, and you're not getting any interaction, just go do an interaction post. But like, honestly, you don't have to worry about it. If you're staying consistent, you're going live once in a while on your page, that is the biggest way to get your name popping up in people's timelines and stuff, and you won't ever have to worry about it if you're being consistent.
Okay, that, for those of you guys that didn't get it, it's called Stat Story. And it's a little black icon with a hashtag in it with like rainbows. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, that's better. You guys see that? Stat Story. And then you'll just type in whatever hashtag. And then I recently discovered at the bottom where it says list, you'll hit that list, and every subject that you want or everything that you would ever want to post under, there's a hashtag for it. But I have been going into top searched, and I searched today's hashtags, this week's hashtags. I never do all time because it can be like from 10 years ago, who knows? But I do today and I do this week, and a lot of different hashtags come up, and it just launches you into, I don't even know where, like orbit followers. The last thing about Reels that I would say is that I used a sound yesterday for something, and I gained like a ton more followers because it pushed me into everybody that was using that same sound. Like I got a notification. It was like, oh, we moved your video into so-and-so's, like whoever the creator was of the sound, like we moved your video into there. So like a ton of people were seeing my stuff. Like I had like over 1,000 views in 20 minutes, you guys. I just want you guys to know that you can work smarter, not harder. So you don't have to like, sit here and make this, elaborate story or do all this stuff. Put your 3 steps in your story, go in there and talk a little bit, share a personal development or share a quote, but stay in just being in real life. And if you're afraid of the camera, record yourself. Add an emoji, add whatever you need to do, but just do it, and do it afraid, because I don't want to, like, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to have to go live. I want to go live? No, I have to pee. My kids are acting crazy. You see them, they're yelling, they're fighting. I'm still going to go live because I said to myself and I said to my upline that I was going to go live 365 days a week. So I'm committed to it, and I'm going to stay consistent, because why? Let me tell you something. Next year at this time, you're going to be seeing me be at 200K. So don't play this back and be like, I wonder what she's doing. We told you. So I'm going to leave Crystal. Crystal's going to close us out because she has the secret. She has the secret of killing it in this business.
Can I ask a question real quick? May I ask a question really quick?
Yeah, you can. Go ahead, girlfriend.
Do you guys ever hit only me to a really good interaction post because it might be the wrong time of day and then reuse it later?
No.
Okay, thanks.
If your gut is telling you to post it, then post it, sister.
Awesome.
Anybody else? We don't bite. Hi, Jackie. I love you. Okay, Crystal, close us out, sister.
All right, guys, big secret to success in this business. There isn't one. You got to do the work, plain and simple. That's it. Your 200Ks aren't keeping a secret from you. There's nothing special that they did that they're not telling you, that or anything like that. There's literally no secret. You have to just put in the work, honest. And real quick, if you guys like to read, I'm going to offer you a book that is awesome. I refer to it like constantly. My battery's dying. It's called Get Over Your Damn Self, a no bullshit blueprint to building a life-changing business. I refer back to this book all the time. It's awesome. You guys put in the work, no matter how you feel. I promise it's worth it. I promise you.
I love
Awesome.
it. Jason Stewart, what do you have to say? The love of my life. No one knows about a love affair. But
I love that you just said you got to put in the work. That's it. There's no secret. It's put the freaking work in. That's it.
Jason, my man, he doesn't know it, but he's my man. Even though he's got a picture with his kids, it's fine. I have kids too. All right. Oh, so happy this is recorded. Danny, cut this out. I love you guys. Have a good Thursday night. So happy you guys all hopped on. I hope you guys got something from this. Kaylee, thank you. Crystal, thank you. I'm so proud of you. Michaela, thank you so much. You guys go freaking kill it. You have questions, you can always message any one of us. We are open 24/7. We love you guys. Have a good Thursday night.